Hello everyone. So yesterday we tried to improve the performance of the auto extractors a little bit. I have a new chair, so it's cutting off the top half of my head. I got the chair like a couple of weeks ago, right? But I still haven't found my sweet spot yet. So, the auto extractors sometimes are in the optimal sequence, which is down, up, pump, down, up, pump. There is a perfect sequence, right? However, they don't always are in that perfect sequence, right? So thanks to Kwafi to recommend that, right? But I did some research, and there's actually a subject area that is called overclocking auto extractors. Overclocking auto extractors, right? So there's a real topic for that, right? So I did some research, and there's like different methods of doing that, right? Now that I'm not afraid of the buttons anymore. I mean, I'm still pretty afraid of them, but at least not when it comes to the auto extractors, right? I'm just going to preload the game here. So we're going to try first delay repeaters or something, whatever they are called. I have two and I need two. So we're trying those on the graphite and see if we can make it work, right? And I have a picture that I can use to make this work, right? Should this work better, I will replace them, right? I will just throw the buttons into the shredder and make delay repeaters or whatever those are called, right? So I do stream every day. You guys get to see everything that happens, right? Because I only play on stream. There is no hidden behind the scenes stuff, right? So all the fun things live, you guys get to see, right? If you want to get notified when I'm streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will either give you an in-app notification or it will send you an email if you don't have the app installed. Now let's get into the game. I see it on OBS. Now let's go and look in YouTube. YouTube is still, it's switching now. Okay, cool. All right, so we are good. We are Gucci here in the Louis store, so to say. Let's see, what do we have? This is my loadout. Did I get anything? No. This is making now a ton of this. Do we need empty canisters? I think we... Didn't I just make empty canisters? I vaguely remember, look at what it did, compound. There's like some kind of bugginess in this system here. I also need to get some extra titanite or something, because the base titanium is the Gonski. This is, am I wrong in the timing? No, perfect timing, beautiful. We're having a couple more. Oh, we have a viewer on. Thanks for joining. We are going to try delay repeaters, but I need to make a large resource canister. Because I think this one might fill up. I'm not super sure. I think it will. So I will just pre-print one. Oh yeah, this needs glass. Not, you can't just like feed it boards, right? And then I have whatever those two delay thingies are called. Let's check them out. How many do we have? This is a delay repeater. We're going to try those ones today because the current overclocking is not working perfect. All right, this can print, and this will replace this guy on the base. Gucci. Let's go downstairs and mess with the... Imagine I would have fallen there. Oh my goodness. Come on, can you do this faster here, son? Whee! Perfect timing. So 2 delay repeaters, set them to 9, connect them to the auto extractor. This one is poopies. So the theory... Oh no, it's working. Okay. But see, it's full. It can't be full. But it's fine. I will do this. Is it Gucci? Oh, no. So we need to play with this here. We're doing delay repeaters now. This is going to be a little bit different. maybe a little bit further apart. So this is the other system. Yeah, see, this is not the proper sequence. It has to go down, up, pump, down, up, pump. So this is the poopies. We'll remove this guy here. We'll remove this guy here. All right, this can stay. We do the first. The first one goes to sort of here, create segment, and then this goes to here. And then here, create segment, branch, to here. Then this guy goes, create segment. I don't know how I should do it, maybe here. And then one goes here. And then branch. And the other one goes here. And I have pictures. I studied this. It's like calculus. I can't tell if you still have the person on. Create segment. And then you go, actually you go here. And then branch. And you go here. And then you go to 9. Does that do cursors? No. It's also poopy. Someone forgot. And you go to 9. It makes a sad sound. 9, 9. Alright? And then this guy, yeah, all three, I just activate this. Oh, beautiful. Dude, this is the perfect solution so far. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's super reliable. So Kwafi, this is 2.0. If you want, I can reply to your email with the schematics of this. I have a picture. I'm looking at it now. I have a picture, so I can share the picture. There's also a YouTube video of the dude. All right, this goes bye-bye. All of this. The button repeater can be reused. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Do that. This is perfect. How full are you here, son? I can't actually. 88, 66, 89. 89. So this is looking good. So we need to replace downstairs. We need 2 delays, and we are going to collect the button repeaters. So I need to make 1 more delay. I need more zinc. I thought I had zinc somewhere. So, you know, someone said this is an exploit. I'm like, what? How is this an exploit? It is not. I'm just pretending. Why is this not working? We have this. It is a gas. A gas is. We are out of gas. We are out of argonium. Okay, out of argonium. I can fix that. So these count repeaters go bye-bye. Where's this? You count repeater. You go bye-bye. You are a count repeater. You go bye-bye too. You're a count repeater. You go bye-bye too. Now, how many more do I need? I need at least 1 more here, and then possibly somewhere else more. So, I'm just using this one. I know I'm on silver and spherolite is sort of a thing here, but I have so much scrap. I don't know what to do with it. Spherolite, make it happen. Sending you off. This is making nanocarbon just fine over there. This is for replacement for this guy. I will put it actually here. Gucci. And what are you? A delay repeater? The count repeater I don't need on this plan. Is that carbon, resin, quartz, graphite, lithium, versus spherulites, scrap, zinc, zinc. Okay, I see. So we need to make delay repeaters, button repeater, battery sensor, delay repeater. Someone on stream actually mentioned that yesterday. And if I find some, and we need more actually. Hold on, Steve. This is zinc. Is it empty? It's empty. This is highly challenging stuff here. My motor skills are like at a maximum. Stop it. This goes to Glacier. This goes to Glacier. This goes downstairs. But I wanted to do something else. I forgot. Oh, zinc. Hold on. Because we may need more of those. Someone said it's an exploit. I don't know if it's an exploit. They put the buttons in the game. They put the auto extractor in the game. You can use the buttons to control how the auto extractor works. You are optimizing the auto extractor. The only thing that is a little bit weird about that, why I would potentially agree that it is an exploit, is it doesn't require power. I mean, it requires a very small amount of power. So that, in my mind, is possibly a bug. They should still make it that it requires the full 8 power. And, you know, I have RTGs until the cows come home. I can provide it with 8 power. Right? I don't have a problem with that. But I don't think that the timing is the exploit. I mean, at least I don't think so. What do I mean? Timing is intentional, right? Okay. Do I need 2 sets? No, I only need 1 set, I think, right? I only need 1 set. So this goes, yeah, 1 set downstairs. That makes sense. This is for later. I'm a fan of buttons all of a sudden. We need some of this. Whatever that is called, we need that. We need more of it. Come on. Perfectly timed. Whoopee! Imagine I would have died. It's still red, dude. I think we came close to dying. I think I still can... No, now it's gone. But we were close to dying, dude. That's just a fact. Alright, this is where we get the soil. So we are going to optimize now the overclocking. Hey, we have 2 viewers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. I found a better solution to the count repeaters. This one is 100%. I mean, it was upstairs at the graphite. It was 100% there. I don't know if it is going to remain 100%. This is where the rover gets a little bit airborne here. Should I flip it? I mean, I think I have to. Okay, cool. I like those Lego wheels. They look awesome. Alright, we definitely need... You guys see that? I'm like, what is that slang term when you like driving on one side of the car? I bet there's a slang term. I know ghost walking, that's when you are like, you're outside your car, possibly on top of your car, and your car is driving. That's called ghost walking. There has to be like a term for driving the car on one side, so that two wheels are up in the air. We did that in Astroneer. Hey, thanks for joining. I have some delay repeaters, and I have a 100% reliable solution to overclocking the auto extractors. And I will show that now. I will show that literally now. So there is my one auto extractor here that is groaning. I will first reposition it. Perfect. And then we take this thing away. If you can, I'll just take this guy. Yeah. Perfect. And then this guy. Alright, so 100% overclocking. Working version. One moment, please. I mean, the auto extractor will work with one power, right? That's intentional. It's just like very slow at 10% speed, but it is completely intentional. Alright, so you go to here, and then to here. I pooped. So, how do I exit out of this? Pick up branch. How do I exit out of this thing? Pick up? Yeah, I want it gone. Oh man. How about I do like this? Oh wow, this has a very long distance. This is a very long distance. Pick up? This is terrible. Oh, okay, I fixed it. Alright, so we do this. Branch. And you go here. Perfect. And then I branch from here, go to there. 100% overclocking. And I didn't invent this. This is common knowledge on the YouTubes. And then branch. And you go here. Right? And then take this guy, go here, and go there. And then we take branch, and we take this guy on to 9. It sounds really sad. The guy sounds really sad. 9. And 9. And then we just, maybe I turn it off. Now I turn it on here. Let's watch. Wrong sequence. Good sequence. Good sequence. Good sequence. 100% working overclocking. I need one of those canisters full. Por favor. Por favor. Oh, this one seems to be very full. And there's an empty one here. Perfect. Perfecto. So, hold on, please. You go here. put you in here. I should have known, right? See, I did that yesterday, I forgot. Output. Alright, this goes on the rover, because we need more of this. And then we were shredding a bunch of stuff. What is this? The button repeaters I will keep for later. See, I have the RTGs. I can do the power. It's not my fault that it doesn't use the correct power. Right? It's not my fault. I'm willing to pay the power. I just want it to work more reliably. That's my point here. Enable. Right? Because they crap out. There's 3 streaming sessions where those guys were crapping out all over the place. It was really bad. I was so frustrated. Right? We spent an entire hour in game looking for zebra balls to wait for the hematite to produce. Right? And it stopped producing at 52. And that's for 2 auto extractors. For 2 auto extractors. So it stopped at 26. Right? Terrible. Terrible, so frustrating. I mean, it's so, you spend so much time in this game to make something work, right? And then, it's so punishing to come back and find that, what should work doesn't because there's some other bug, that you were not aware of. I'm like, it's not my fault, right? I didn't do anything. So, that's my take on it. Very punishing, Did you spend so much time? I mean, we found 6 zebra balls. One of them was a Leo ball. Yeah, I'm full with buttons, otherwise I would have gotten some spherolite. Buttons. We need more buttons. We need to park the rover downstairs because it always bugs out there. That's also very punishing that you have to move the rover back and forth because And here it doesn't matter if it's on this surface or on the soil surface. It doesn't matter. It bugs out. Can we do a U-turn here, or is this going to be? Oh my god. I mean, if I do something dumb, then I understand that. Right? But if I don't do anything wrong, and the game punishes me, that's not okay. How are you doing here? I don't see you working, son. Is it bugged out again? Yeah? Look at this. Bugged out again. Right, I mean, they should fix that it needs the 8 power to do this. Right? They just should fix that. I would be perfectly happy. Pay the 8 power. Right, how much do you have? 99. So it crapped out pretty soon. It was at 89. It only produced 10 before it crapped out. So punishing. I don't know, maybe, I don't know what to do with those guys, but we'll find something to do with them. Spherolite, it feels like you should be able to produce it with soil. It's such a nonsense resource, right? Why is everyone waiting and standing? It's another gas. No, the soil went out. And that's perfectly fine, right? That is my problem. That is, you know, that is what I'm supposed to take care of. I understand this. But if I didn't do it and I get punished for it, then of course the question is why? 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 You know, why? So I want to do, I feel, do I have a hydrazine? The sticky feet. No, not necessarily. Hold on. Open. And then I do this. Perfect. And we go back in there. Okay, let me see. These ones can go in here. I don't need them anymore. Delay repeaters were better. The button repeaters are still valid. I'm checking YouTube here. Hold on, how's my stream quality? No, it's good. Zero drop frame. I need at least. I need slightly more than what I'm able to carry. So I'm thinking of what can I do here? Because I need to carry 8. So maybe what I do is I do this, push this over, and then I have the entire backpack for these buttons, for these delay repeaters. Because I want to set up a ton. Oh, Bryce is on. Hey Bryce, how you doing, my man? I don't know if you're on stream. Where's my chat? What the heck? I don't see chat. Oh, is this all? Dude, the first time I'm seeing chat, man. Hey Carlton, how you doing? Yo, I'm early. Let's go. Also, how? Hi, I mean. Retro, I can play tonight if you want to start. No, I will need a little bit more time. But we would have to Zoom to talk back and forth. Yeah, we can do Zoom, that's fine. I can find, we did this before. So yeah, you can start a dedicated server today and no, I can't do like that. I didn't see the chat for some reason. Something is many not visible. There's something fishy is going on with the chat today. So yeah, Colton, you need to let me know a little bit in advance because I don't have a credit card, right? I can't just do a dedicated server real quick here, right? And I'm streaming already, so I need a little bit more time to prepare. But yeah, I would, didn't we say that on the 27th we wanted to play? And we could like start a new game, for example, right? That's a possibility. They just float in the air. Why do they float in the air? I don't know. Okay, this is good. The button repeat. I'm stuck. Literally stuck. Yeah, so sorry. Something with the chat was weird. Also, there is like a welcome message, right? The welcome message is visible now. So I don't know, something. I can't on the 27th. That was a couple days ago, right? Not August 27th. It was July 27th. We were supposed to play together. I don't know if you remember. And it was supposed to be with a couple people on chat and with your friends. So we get like 4 people together, right? But if I email you one day about it and we can play. Yeah, but email me like a day in advance. What is going on here with... Oh, Bryce's. Hi, Bryce. Streaming live. Yeah, Bryce is on. Cool. Bryce is on Steam. But I got to go because you're making me want to play Astroneer. No problem, Colton. Did you see my awesome trick? My awesome button trick? We are going to make that button trick. Hey, Bryce, how are you doing? I see you on Steam. Good luck, Colton. Thank you. Thanks for watching. What do we have here? Sorry, just saw your message. Yeah, no worries. If you guys want to play with me, you need to let me know like a day or two in advance so that I can plan a little bit, right? Like for example, Colton here would need a dedicated server or whatever that thing is called. And I don't have, I'm sitting here in my shorts with a t-shirt, as you guys can see. I don't have my credit card next to me to do this. And I've never done this before, so I would need to research that a little bit, how dedicated servers work, how you log in and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea. So, you know, this is why give me like a day or two to research that, figure this out. Where is Glacial? Damn, me blind. Here. Thankfully, Glacier doesn't have a moon because I would always click slightly to the side of it. By the way, this nonsense needs to stop, right? The system error people need to make this a beautiful experience. Alright, now I can check chat again. Yes, I did look complicated. Yeah, exactly. This is, you need to let me know a little bit in advance, right? So that I can research that, play around with stuff, figure stuff out, you know. What can we do here? We have 4 packages. What is in those packages? Large teas and... Oh yeah, baby, this is going to be awesome. Where did my wedge go? I used to have a wedge here. Is it packaged here maybe? No. Where did the wedge go, man? Right? I had a wedge here at some point. It's called a large storage. This thing. Right? I had this thing here at some point. It's no longer with us. The wedge is no longer with us. Let me see. Rise, where is the chat window? I can't see it. Alright. But the YouTube chat I can see. Perfect. Alright, I thought it was in the rover. Now, we are going to overclock the auto extractors downstairs. And I'm not going to be timid about it. I'm not going to be timid about it. Wow. This game. This is the final descent here. And this is our first stop, is where the flag is. And there's a double titanite auto extractor. Oh, this worked perfect. Double titanite. I'm just going to jiggle them. This is almost full. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's like quite a bit missing. Let's see. 388 or 68. 68 is a lot. These ones are not being jiggled yet. Titanite, and this is the planet to get Titanite, is not plentiful on this planet. But we have 2 Titanite locations already. We have only... By the way, do you guys see this abyss of endless death? Okay, maybe it's not so bad. It looked a little bit crazier when I looked from the rover. Jesus. So, let's go down and whoop. And there's 2 more exits, and then that's the exit where we go, where we leave. I don't want this thing. Oh man, it stopped like on the ground. We don't have the drill mod on, so I don't want to get too excited here. So first we need to fix the existing ones. Don't even know exactly all the steps, and then we will set up new ones. Because we have spare auto extractors. And they need hematite badly. So there will be one deposit here, wherever. Oh, this reminds me, I don't have the cable going. Oh, but I have all this crap still lying around, so that's a reality. So, step one. How much hematite do we have here? 0. No. 21. So this one is not performing. Oh, hold on. I need to break it and then turn it off. Turn it like so. And then just chill and wait, and I will auto reposition you a little. There. Now you're ready to go. And the first thing that we are doing is, I don't know where to take all this garbage to. Oh, maybe here? Hold on, Skip. We have this thing on the rover that we can reuse. So we don't need... I'll zoom in a little bit. Checking chat. I don't know how to get rid of this thing. Oh, like that. Okay, good. These ones go here. They're no longer required. Wow. That is a reality. Those are count repeaters. That was our first attempt. Well, it was noisy. It complained. Alright, so we'll set it up here somewhere. Alright, it didn't like that. And then I need 2 of you guys. Cookies. It makes a cool sound. Alright, so you go create segment, connect to here. Create segment, connect to here. And if you guys want schematics, let me know. Create segment, connect to there. Branch, connect to here. But you know, coffee gave me actually the I don't know, the courage, I think is the best word to say that, the courage to try. Because this was, I regarded it so difficult that I didn't even want to try. Branch. And just do this. Oh, hold on. We forgot an important ingredient. 9. So it will fix itself. Yeah, already fixed. Already fixed. Alright, so now we need to do this on the other side. I just don't know where to put all those buttons. I mean, I can put them, I want to say on my back. Okay, that's a good way of doing it. I'll put them on my back. How much are you? 14. 14. Jeez. Yeah, this didn't go according to plan. That's all I'm going to say. This did not go according to plan. So step 1, I will do this. Take you off. First I have to stop the existing automation, right? This Titanite is in the way. Now you are successfully stopped. So, and now we just do it correctly. But I still have a problem with the space. Because I have 4 here, and I will have 4 later on my body. Okay, cool. And maybe I can get some resin and build a medium storage and put them on once we are on the surface. All right, so will you stand like this? Oh, God. This time I will do these ones here first, because they seem to be trickier. If I miss it, it seems to make more problems. 11, 9. And they start at 0. Okay. So, you branch here, go on there. Where's the branch? Branch. Go on here. So you get that little circle there. You branch here and go on there. Hold on. This Titanite is preventing me from attaching it to the auto extractor. And then you go and branch here maybe. You go here. And this guy goes here. Should work, right? I don't know if that's a proper contact. Where's my dot? There. Perfect. And now we turn you on, and you should just work perfect. Good. And now I'm stuck. So I can take these on my body. And then there's some stuff here. Yep. There's some stuff here. Maybe button will be very quickly. Alright. So now let's look for more locations where we can put more auto extractors, right? So we have these ones here. So hold on, please. We do this, and then this, and this, and this, and I know, and then this, and this. And then one of these guys here. The camera is still... Okay, now it's transportable, it looks to me. Wow. Backwards and forwards are somehow changed. I don't know why. Couldn't this be forward? Interesting. How about if I make it turn up? Does it make a difference? No. Alright, doesn't matter. We're going to figure this out somehow. Why is it driving differently? I don't understand it. I did this before. I'm super sure. Do I need to do it like this maybe? But if it does the same bug again, then I will be upset. Let's put it this way. If it does the same bug now again. But backwards and forwards are changed. No, now it works. So maybe the rover has like a forward somewhere? That's a possibility. Alright, where is more hematite? There's a spitter somewhere, but I don't care. More hematite. Here, right? So first we need to investigate if there is any dangers. Any dangers. So there was the spitter over there. I will have a conversation with you there, sir. Wow. Wow. That almost killed me. Because one of those things exploded. Interesting. So we survived. Let's just test where this thing produces stuff. Here, not so good. Here, worse. Oh, baby. Yeah. Yeah, baby. You're going to make me a rich man right there. Alright. This stays here. All this nonsense can go back into position. We have to possibly do it again. So let's just position the next one. And then we can do more normal operations. Checking. Bryce, how are you doing, man? Could be right, left thing. I don't know, man. This is weird. But have you seen my overclocking? I'm using delay repeaters, and I'm overclocking these suckers now. The only thing that's weird is that it uses less than 8 power. It still seems to work. But the overclocking, I like it. Okay. Boom, boom, pump. Down, up, pump. So I have 2 delay repeaters. If you want the schematics, let me know, Bryce. Oh, this is something didn't go according to plan here, sir. Something didn't go according to plan. Alright, now it's back on track. Now I do have the power, don't get me wrong. It's right there. See, there is the power here and there's the power here. I do have the power, it just doesn't need it. So I don't know what to do. I don't want to use the power if it doesn't need it. I've seen a vid on that, never tried it. You know, we need 4,800 nanocarbon alloy. I need to make stuff happen. That's a reality. So we need 2 of these. We need, actually, first we do this one, and we position the next one and find a good spot. We'll do hematite. I need more hematite. There's also, by the way, some ammonium here as well. But look at this boy. Oh my goodness, that one is thick. That one is thick. Then there's some hematite here and possibly here. Let me... What happened? Dude, I'm literally ghost walking the rover. Not figuratively. So this guy survived for a very long time, but this has come to an end. His vacation has come to an end. What do we have here? There is some hematite here. There is some hematite over here. So maybe over here, let's put this thing here. Poo-poo. This one is poo-poo. How about here? No. 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 No, this one is weak, man. This one is no bueno. Oh man, this hematite here is weak. Weakerinos. It's weak. I think that is all the hematite that was around here. Oh. I'm just looking if I find there's ammonium. Maybe we should do some ammonium. It's another spitter. Are you kidding me? I don't even know where it is. Jesus. Look at. But, you guys, do you see this? There it is. A life on stream. There it is. Wow. I actually thought it exploded it, but apparently it didn't. But it made it fly up into the air. And I haven't heard it spit anymore, so maybe it's not in a spitting mood. So this is very sad that this doesn't work here. This looked so promising. Right? Yeah, but no worky. I mean, I could try the surface maybe. Let's try that. Where's my seat here? That looked so promising then. Hold on, there's a little bit more hematite here. I don't know if it means anything. The camera is a little wonky with the thing on. No, dude, this one is weak sauce. This one is totally weak sauce. Yep. That one is no bueno. You know, before we go upstairs, let's fix the one downstairs and then do more things. It has some kind of resource here. What resource? We don't know. What is the resource? Oh, laterite. Okay. Laterite. I didn't mean to do that, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious. Cool, killed himself. That was interesting, right? And did you see the extra recharge go flying in the air? Hey, there's one here. Where's the other auto extractor? It's not here. There's something here, but it does look like weak sauce too. Let's make one work and then explore if we can find another hematite. And there was this one here that looked like really good. It was super strong. I will get lots of hematite from this one. So step one, we need to ramp and do all the things, right? We need to do all the things. I need a couple of items here. So I need a large T. Hold on, please. I need you, one of you, and I need one of you, and then I need one of you. Wow, sticky feet. One of these. Yesterday I drove a rover around and I had like 8 RTGs on it, so I took a screenshot. How do I take? I need one of these too. That one I can't. I would have to package it. Can you just put it here on the rover and drive it around? Maybe. We need to do a better job than this. Okay. Okay, that doesn't work well. It slides real easily. Is it here? Yes. Okay, cool. So, rampy ramp. How do we ramp into this thing? Hold on. We'll do it slow. Bryce, auto arm will reach from the ground. Don't think you need a ramp. You think so? You're the first one to say that. You really think so? We can try. We can try. Why not? You know, I don't need. Yeah, good. I don't need the stuff over here. What is there? Hematite? Maybe I shouldn't dig because I don't want to disturb the hematite. This is such a good deposit. Look at it. It's like almost full. I don't want to do anything to. So maybe set it up here. This is tight quarters. That's all I'm going to say. You think really that the auto arm will reach? I mean, we will try. We will try for sure. Hold on. First we open you. There's lots of crapola around. Then we connect you to here. I know you have one in the front of you. Enable is perfect. Then the end of the rover has oh, interesting. So maybe I put the auto arm. Hold on, I have an idea how to make this better. I just need to change the distance a little bit. But it will be fine. I don't have extenders, although I do have extenders with me, but I don't think I will need them. Yep, mine do. Yours does. You're the first one to say that. Everyone else uses ramps. I'm just doing what people tell me to do. So as you can see, this auto arm will work fine, right? So we just this hematite is slightly in the way. You think this will work? Okay. I mean, look, it's like completely in the circle. Hold on, I will show you. I just need to see. The entire thing is in the circle, so if it works, it should work, right? Now we need to do the MacGyver. You know what I mean? What I'm talking about? We need to do the MacGyver. Let's do the MacGyver here. We need, what are these? I know, I need the button repeater. Am I completely full? No, good. I need the button repeater and you are some count repeater. This is my first attempt with count repeaters. It was partially successful. So you are a button repeater, you go here. You are a delay repeater, you go here. And you are another delay repeater. See, I can do this one more time. So now this guy, I thought I had you. goes to here and then goes to here. Then we branch and we go to here. And I think that is not the cheat. The cheat is that it doesn't use 8 power, which, you know, I think is a bug. If I have all the RTGs with me, you can see them over there. I have all the RTGs with me. Right? It's not my fault that it doesn't use it. But I'm serious, actually. You guys still see the RTGs? I have to take them back now. Those RTGs. Right? I mean, I will use them on Silva. It's not a big deal, but I made the RTGs because I thought it needed them. Alright, so now we turn this on. Oh, okay. As always, I forgot to set these to 9. I'm so excited with all the cabling. It's the first time that I'm using actually buttons, to be honest. Alright, so now we will see it will rectify itself and it will start working perfectly. We hope. Yep, that's good. And power. So we'll need to wait for the first hematite to be pulled and see if the auto arm does its work. Holy cow, Bryce. Holy cow. You just made this so much simpler. And technically, okay, I mean, I could use a small RTG and can put these on a medium storage. This entire setup can be on the medium storage. Right? So it will look even like clean. I can't believe that this works. This is amazing. This is amazing. There's a button repeater here, right? You are a button repeater. I'm very, very sure. And you guys are going to get shredded. Those are all count repeaters. Okay, cool. Let's see, what else do we need to do here? So I have the RTGs are all here. Okay. Bryce, I can't believe that you made this even more simpler and more elegant. That is amazing. That is really amazing. That is so cool, to be honest. I have all this junk here now. You know, we are on version 3. This is version 1. Right? We had all the RTGs, everything here. Everything was here. By the way, I don't know where that large storage is. The large storage got hit somehow. It disappeared. The large storage got hit. This needs to go on the shuttle back to Silva. You know what? I'm doing this as if I had already a candidate for this, but I don't. I could shred this, but I'm probably not going to bother. How much? 43? 49? Do you need to jiggle you? Do you need to be jiggled? I mean, I have 2 hematites now. I want to do a 3rd hematite. Right? So now the question is, where do we go next? Is this one working? Yes. Gucci. Glad to help. Yeah, you make this like much easier. Everyone is using ramps. This is why I'm using ramps. They told me to use the you know? So we need to find another hematite, but I don't know where. This one hopefully is working, right? Are you working? Yes. Good. The hematite that was further here wasn't a good hematite. This hematite here. I mean, looks like it could be a good hematite, but it was not. So I don't know where to find a good hematite. I could potentially go outside. If there's something close by here, I might be able to MacGyver something, but there is ammonium, I think. No, that is hematite, but it also doesn't look like a good hematite. We need an amazing hematite. And I would need the drill mod, you know? The drill strength 3 thingy. Can I get a better vantage point? Yeah, there's nothing here, unfortunately. Hold on, there's a vertex here. Take it. Okay, stand. Stand now. Good. I'm not seeing... It looks beautiful, but look at this thing, this flower thing. I'm not necessarily seeing hematite. What is this stuff here? That is hematite. Was that the not so good hematite deposit? Where is this? We could try this one, but you know, it does not look very good, to be honest. Hey, thanks for watching, Bryce. Really cool. Where is... That's my auto extractor, right? I hope I'm not taking, like, the wrong one, because I will be upset. Just slam it in there. Oh, this is a weak one, man. This may be a little bit better here. Let me see if I can dance this with hematite. Can I just cram it in there? That's not so good. Cram it in here? Not so good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, this one here. I think this could be okay-ish. I would need, I don't know how to do this. I would need to pave a little bit into here, right? I think. Where's my large storage, man? I used to have a large storage. How do I find you again? So already, oh, I can see the green. There should not be green there. There's other plants where there is green, I think Calidor and those kind of plants, but not this one. What are you? Compound. Interesting. So it's sort of like on the other side of this, we could use the paver and to take care of this. That is absolutely a possibility. Let's go upstairs. Technically what I will do is I will use this yellow flag. I will put the yellow flag, then drive the rover to the yellow flag while paving. And then, you know, have like a good access road, because we need a good access road, right? RTG can go on top of auto extractor as well. Yeah, but then there is a little bit of a delay when the auto extractor produces the resource and it's full, because the RTG will sort of fill it up, right? It's full, it stops. I don't know, I mean, you know, we are here with delay repeaters. I have no idea how it works with delay repeaters, right? But I know that there's a little bit of a delay, and the auto arm, it sits there, right? And the resource is produced, and it sits there for like a good second before it goes and grabs it. So for that 1 second, you're not producing anything. This is why I chose to go with the top. And by the way, I also asked people what they were doing when they were automating. And the majority, actually everyone said they take it from the top. Because the transition is seamless to the top, right? And then the auto arm, they just ramp to the, they don't have you advanced auto arm techniques. They just ramp to the auto arm, right? Here's the other location where I would have put the potentially the auto extractor, but as you see, it's pretty much well farmed. My drill mod and my paver are here, and this thing is here. Perfect. So we are going to make a industrial grade. I would need to make a large veg. I would need ceramic, and I don't even have a smelter here, so that's not happening anytime soon. Oh, I got a little airtime there. Hold on, checking chat. Yeah, the delay, right? There's a little bit of a delay. My biggest problem is that the auto extractor stopped working, and there is sort of say 3 scenarios where they stop working. They can stop working where the bar turns completely full, like 100% bright green, and there is not that many resources, right? The bar never, when I position the auto extractor, is on that level of bright green, never, right? So that is happening, right? And then the other thing that I have seen happening is I will take the beacon first and then use the paver to make a proper path. Do I still have room on me? Yes. I think it was, I don't know, somewhere over here. Then the other one is where it's completely empty, no bright green, right? It's completely empty, and it just stops working. I think that's a valid. It's just empty. That's a valid, stop working thing. It depleted all the resources and it's empty now, right? That's the normal case. But I have seen a third case where, let's say it's like this, but oh, by the way, there's no seed. This, I haven't even used this guy yet. Look, I can't turn it on. That's the third case. There is no, look, there is no turning on anything. Why can't I? Oh, it doesn't have power. Okay, cool. Well, okay, that's a valid point. But mine had 2 RTGs, right? And it just is in that state, and it loses the seed. You can't turn it on anymore, right? So there is 3 breakage scenarios, and to combat those breakage scenarios, we're using the delay repeaters. All right. Good, I put some laterite over there. It's stuck on something. Invisible pixel? Are you kidding? Invisible pixel, baby? Yep. Oh God. Okay, so the invisible pixel. Hold on. Let's not get enough airtime because the rover might actually get hung on the invisible pixel. I'm doing a weird turning aroundy thingy because I'm deeply afraid of the invisible pixel. And I bumped into it so that you could see. Where's the rover so like weirdly positioned? Okay. Yeah, it just stops there. Wrong button. I apologize. There's too many buttons. Don't need you. I reset mine about 30 to 60 minutes. Yeah, but you know, the thing is, I need hematite and titanite, right? This is why I had those close together, because I was hoping I could, you know, do the maintenance all in one swoop. But the problem is that, you know, I just need more of these locations of doing things. So I think this is good. I will put these two over here. Hopefully they won't disappear into nirvana. Are you serious? Dude, imagine not finding them again. And now I will get the other stuffs. Did you hear that noise? I actually lost a paper once. It phased into an exo research. It phased into an exo research and just whoop, gone. So we just need to script this here. Here's the items that I desire. So we're going to professionally automate this. The buttons is okay if they're lying on the floor. That doesn't bother me. It's actually a pretty clean setup, much cleaner without the horn, to be honest. The invisible pixel is somewhere in to the right-hand side of that little road that we made. So I think I will have to set up on this side here. Maybe I can move stuff instead of like theirs. And then grab some stuff here, move it over there, and let's not forget the auto. And someone said don't use two auto extractors, right? Because I had two auto extractors. Someone said don't do that. They think it could be, what the heck? They think it could be also contributing to that stuff not working properly. So I'm saying, okay, fine, but then I have all this gear lying around, as you can see now, right? All this gear. Imagine you would have pushed this into oblivion. By the way, left is here on this, so the preference is to put things here. This is why I position it like so. And we'll make this tighter in just a moment. I saw that, dang. It's crazy, huh? I don't know if you do Reddit as well, but there's a lot of posts for me on Reddit. The you know, all the bugs, I make like little videos. How do I want to do this? Maybe, I don't know if this will work. We need to find, yeah, this is okay. And this guy needs to be unpacked here. We need some room for the, of course, 50% chance. And this is enabled, right? We can enable this guy here as well. And then we just need to do all the buttons, the button work here. There is the button repeater. There is the delay repeater. The camera on this game. Atrocious. Maybe this will work, we have to see. I had to get rid of one soil canister because I was so full with stuff. Alright, this goes here, this goes there. This then branches into this guy. I need to zoom in a little bit to get a good contact. It's like a little bit like surgery, you know? A little bit like surgery. Create a segment, go to here, branch, go to here. And then this guy, I can't even, yeah, I won't be able to access this thing. Hold on. Now I can access it. By the way, let's put them to 9 before I forget. Cool. Then this guy, you take it out. Branch, put it on here. And then go and put it on here. Then you just turn it on. Oh no, this is wrong. Poopies, 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 poopies. It will fix itself, I think. Yeah, that's the correct sequence. Is down, up, pump. Down, up, pump. Down, up, pump. That's the correct sequence. And the thing is, I have the RTGs. I have actually 3 RTGs for each auto extractor. Because I just made 1 RTG for this guy. Don't give it to me. Right? I made 1 RTG for the auto arm. So I have actually 3 RTGs, which by the way I'm going to carry to silver now. So on purpose, I have all the RTGs. I didn't even anticipate that it doesn't use all the power. That worked flawlessly. Alright, now we need to get the gear. Oh, we forgot the paver. Imagine I lose the diamond, the drill mod. I would be unhappy. I think it's here. I see a shadow. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let's have to go over backwards. So we have 3 titanite and 3 hematite extractions. One is still the old school hematite, titanite upstairs. And I can actually show you all the RTGs that I have. I don't know if Pixel is still there. I assume it is, but I'm not going to have a discussion with Pixel. I need to bring one of the wedges from silver, because I think I accidentally took too many wedges to silver. Okay, it's here, right? It's a little bit overweight. How much do you have? 20. Yeah, my problem was that they crap out all the time, so that's not cool. This is why I'm doing the overclocking, so they can crap out faster. I will jiggle these real quick because it's the last time that we're going to visit them today. Here's all the RTGs. See, I was not lying. There's all the RTGs. By the way, I don't have a screenshot yet. Maybe I will do the other one. I need to jiggle you here somehow, because I don't want you to run out. Perfect, jiggle the titanium. The titanium is a pain in the neck to jiggle. And that was all full with RTGs here. think the problem with that is that there's like a hitbox of some sort. I need to go around this way. Pain, pain, pain. Yeah, how full are you? Can I tell? See, I have the ramps, I have everything, man. I'm like... So, we left them at 53. If they crap out again, I will be upset. And 69. Nice. And now we go upstairs. I think I will show you the Titanite and jiggle them one last time. And maybe the Titanite will be full. That is a possibility. Then we can take the Titanite with us. Actually, we don't have a empty canister, right? So we can't. I'd rather have it produce Titanite than stop the production. So you can actually see the guy back there. Did I put down the beacon? No, right? Or should I put the beacon? Maybe sort of like here. A little bit further down. Like so. If the rover grinds over it, it doesn't take it out. We have 2 viewers. Thanks for watching. So we overclocked the extractors. I also have a ammonium extractor on Kalidor. That was either you, Bryce, recommended that, or Colton recommended that. An ammonium extractor. My driving here is because of the rain. Is this where the exit is? No, one more. There's like a highway here going to hell. So I posted like 6 or 7 videos with bugs on Reddit, and I have more. I think I have 3 more videos that I'm going to post. This is full. Well, if it's full, then let's take it with us. Right? I mean, this is full. Or should I make an empty one, and because I have to come back here anyways, right? I have to come back anyways. So let's jiggle those guys to get them freshened up. Did the camera work, dude? And if you pull the auto extractor off the ground and you get the camera thing, screwed. I have 4 on Kalidor. 4 is a good number, man. This will tell you now how much delay there is, and I have it on ultra low latency. The YouTube setting is on ultra low latency. See, exactly this happens. So you are screwed when the camera stuff sets in. I'm getting worse and worse reading it. So I have to come back anyways. So let's take care of this some other time. Right? It doesn't matter that I'm bringing this guy with us now. I will do it later. Let's go back. Can I turn around here? Maybe. Yep. Gucci. So all of this goes back to silver. Oh, did you see that? How this looks? Doesn't that look good? The ceiling. I mean, the ceiling doesn't always look that good, right? It usually looks very much procedurally generated, but this spot here looks awesome. So we go to Silva, make a large resource canister, and bring the large resource canister and a large wedge, a large storage with us. And maybe we take the empty ones. We need 3 things from Silva: wedge, gas, and I already forgot what the other one was. Wedge, gas, and the canister, large canister. Let me see. I'll just take all those guys here. They're all for shredding. Oh, dear Lord. All right. Wedge, gas, canister. Wedge, gas, canister. We're getting that titanite. You know, the titanite by itself, without the hematite, is meaningless, right? This is Kalido, this is silver over here. Because without, you need all the ingredients to make nanocarbon alloy, right? If you have one and not the others, you're not going to make nanocarbon alloy. That's just how it goes. My thumb is hurting. So this is working rather well, I think. Let's put the RTGs back. Somewhere here. We'll figure this out. It's stopped again. Is it stopped on the gas? Yes, helium this time. See, there's like 1 second delay before the auto arm goes. This is looking Gucci. How much hematite do we have? Halfway, see? This is why I'm saying there's no point in bringing it. I need the ammonium because you need 2 ammonium for each graphene, right? So that's the only resource that's sort of double. And it's the hardest resource to make as well, right? Let's refill this real quick here. Actually, I won't bother refilling this. Where's my RTG thingy? See, there's a wedge. Let's take one of those wedges. That needs to go back to Glacial. I somehow took too many wedges away from Glacial. The camera in this game is atrocious. Inferno! Long time no see, Inferno. If you have my luck, you'll forget gas. So true, isn't it? What were the things that we needed again? We need... let's do the RTGs first. Because at night, this thing is hurting a little bit, so we need more RTGs. As long as it doesn't go into the shredder, right? That would be tragic. Dude, I don't have room for all the RTGs. Oh, I'm going to say here. Look, I've made so many RTGs in the hope. What is this? Oh, extenders. I made so many RTGs, dear Lord, that I don't even have room for them. Right, so if anyone is saying like I'm trying to exploit it, would I have made so many RTGs? No. It's not my fault that it's not taking the power, right? The 8 power, it should take 8 power, and not like nothing. I saw people on YouTube that were operating it with like a small generator running on organic. I swear to God. I don't know what to do with the extenders. Maybe put them here. Oh gosh, we have already so many extenders here. I never use them unless I take like a solar panel or something. Wedge gas canister. Wedge gas canister. Wedge gas canister. Wedge we have. I hope that works. I wonder how much scrap this gives. Does it give enough scrap to make a new one? That would be efficient. So gas, we can do gas here. One moment, please. See, this gas I meant. And we have enough. We have like 4 of them, right? So it's just something that we can do. Let me see, what else do we have? Are you getting full here? Yeah, half full. Wedge, gas, canister. Canister. Titanite. The base is running out of titanium. The base. Look, I have 3 left. I have 3 left. I need to like go on Glacier and grab some titanium or something. This is crazy. Here's my canister, by the way. Are you full? No. Then I will give you 1. It is interesting, right? It has a preference to go to the left, but if there is no medium storage, it will go over here. And for some reason, I'm also missing a medium storage. That's a reality. Okay, I need quartz. And of course, I need nanocarbon alloy, which is what I'm producing. Can you guys believe it? You already have 1200. I see you are up to 132 subscribers now. Thank you, man, Infernal. There was a slump. I was at 131, maybe 32 before, and we went to 127. Because at the end of the month, YouTube is removing all the bots. So we lost like 5 subscribers at the end of the month due to bots. That's a reality. Right? There is bots, and sometimes they put like links to inappropriate websites. Links to inappropriate websites. Can I do a switcherino? That would be really a lot to ask, right? To do a switcherino here? I mean, it should work in principle. So by the way, I shredded the oxygenator because, you know, this is my gas. It's still printing. By the way, look, the printing is broken. I will sit here and you can see what it does. You see? It doesn't print the entire canister. It prints like half or a third of the canister really slowly, and then it just gives you the package. So something is not going according to plan. So we'll put this. Do we have another one that's empty here? This one is almost empty. Maybe we should take it with us. Well, it might as well. Fill her up because I'm visiting anyways. Okay. So let's go back to Glacier and get the Titanite. So Bryce, it should print everything that fast. Have you ever printed one of those button repeaters, they print instantly, dude. It's like, done. It's not even a second. It's not even a second. That thing is just like, it's like 0.8 seconds the button repeater is printed. And I don't know for how many releases it has not been fixed. So by the way, since I have both of you here, System Era has not confirmed that, but I believe that they are working on a new version of the game. So it can be either engine, you know, that just the engine is new, or it can be like Astroneer 2.0. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. If I take you off here and put you in here, let's say, that worked really well. That worked really well. You see, might as well fill up. Why not? We need this downstairs. And this is all Gucci, I think. Oh, the wedge. Forgot about the wedge. Now that we are, you know, we are not plebs anymore, we now have the proper equipment. We can afford a wedge. Yes, we have the wedge. We can actually unfold this. Dude, what did you slurp? It slurped the Astronium. They have said they would not make another space game, but they don't always tell the truth. Well, so Bryce, the situation is that One Last Midnight, who is a YouTuber that has like, I don't know, 40,000-50,000 subscribers, right? So he is where I would like to be, right? What happened is that Joe, we both know Joe, right? Bunny Joe. Bunny Joe, you know, Hoppity Joe? That Joe? Yes. So he joined One Last Midnight's game while he was on stream. You know, like that one kid from Poland joined my stream, my game, while I was on stream. Right? Joe, our Hoppity Hop Joe, joined One Last Midnight stream. You know, he just ninja'd in, right? And so, I mean, obviously they must be friends and that kind of stuff, right? And so One Last Midnight stream was 4 hours and a half, 4.5 hours, something like that. I want to say 4.5 hours. Out of that, Joe and One Last Midnight talked for about 1 hour and 45 minutes. Right? 1 hour and 45 minutes they talked. And that is, you just go to One Last Midnight and boom, it's right there, right? You can, this is going to haunt me. So out of that, Joe said that he's committed to the brand, to the Astroneer brand. What that means, not super sure. Right, but he's committed to, or System Era is committed to the Astroneer brand. So that tells me that they are going to continue with Astroneer somehow. Right? Joe did not say that they are committed to the Astroneer game. So that's interesting, right? I watched it, but been a while. Yeah. So you know, they talked, I mean, they talked for a very long time, right? One Last Midnight actually tried to influence Joe about modding, right? That every game that is sort of, you know, released and finished in Dunskies allow modding, right? To keep the game growing. But Astroneer hasn't allowed modding yet because I think they're still milking it, you know? It's still a cash cow. the item shop, you know, the item shop here is big money, right? You can actually see that there's a blog post where Joe is talking about that, you know, they are making solid income from the game, right? So, I mean, they could use this and fund some other game, right? Or they could use this to, you know, do something here with Astroneer. If Joe's statement that System Era is committed to the Astroneer brand, if that means anything, and it may not, right? But if you can read something into that statement, it could be either an engine, right? Because Joe also on that stream said multiple times that they can't do certain things. Like, for example, you can't do a slider of how much power a printer needs, right? So this printer here needs 2 power. You can't do a configuration change where you make this 0.2 power or 20 power. You can't change this. They talked specifically about this example, right? And Joe said that there are some decisions that they made 4 years ago that prevent them for that type of customizability. Customizability is a big word, right? So they know that there are things in the game that prevent them from, you know, being further successful. And if they are committed to the Astroneer brand, there's only 2 things. Infernal, what are you saying? Oh no, don't tell me there's going to be a card game. No card game. A computer game. Other space exploration games are still making money and have full mod compatibility. I want mods too, dude. Believe me. I want the Astroneer full body mod. Like Space Engineers, for example. Yeah, I totally agree, right? But they don't want to allow modding because, and why, there's also, maybe I'm reading too much into it, right? But why don't they allow modding? Maybe because they are redoing the engine, right? And it doesn't make sense to allow modding now if they are redoing the engine, right? That's sort of like my take on this. That's a possibility, right? So, not super sure, right? It could be a new game, like One Last Midnight mentioned a couple times, Astroneer 2, right? Astroneer 2. So this is Astroneer 1, Astroneer 2, right? I mean, it's okay. Um, I would be fine with that too, right? I don't need to play. You know, the clouds look poopy. The surface here looks atrocious. I don't need I don't need this game, right? But I need a game like this that is not very much different from what we are playing that works. What did it run out now? Soil. By the way, I did the calculation. I need to refill this 4 times. So far we refilled it once. So we have 3 more refills to go. It doesn't want to turn. Hey, the auto extractor there is not thumping, son. More thumpy thump. Son, more thumpy thump. Dude, every 30 minutes, man, you need to go and jiggle like. Yeah, I mean, so here's another data point, right? I don't know if you guys are aware of that System Era has 30 employees, 30. It is not in the very beginning there was like 3 or 4 people, right? And they were crack engineers, software engineers, like the, you know, really good ones, right? The ones that you personally ask to join your company, right? So then they kind of expanded, right? And one, I think the graphic artist, right? He passed away, and um, that was a big blow, right, to everyone. When the graphic artist, you know, was no longer with us. And then what we saw next was that the guy that came up with this modularity concept, he made like a little model and basically in his interview showed that model, right? We still have that model. And this is, you know, how amazing why it works like this, right? That everything sort of snaps into place like Lego, right? And so when that person replaced the person that passed, this is when the company started growing substantially, right? And maybe at some point, this is where Joe, I don't want to butcher his last name, Tirado or something like that, right? When he was hired as the marketing and communications person, but this is also when Gina, a coward, spelled with a T, when she was hired, right? And I believe she was hired as the project manager. This is not clickety-clackety. Why no clickety-clackety? Everything is waiting. Is it full? No. Why not clickety-clackety? So it's having steel here. Oh, ammonium. You need 2 ammonium, right? You need 2 ammonium. That's just how it works. Right, so this one can go downstairs. I will put it somewhere here to remind me. So it doesn't matter that I have titanite, right? I need the graphite usually is not a huge problem, but I need the hematite. The hematite is a major problem in the neck. Why 30? They have to be doing something at... See, Bryce? Because, so here's the thing. When you look at the Q1 patch this year, right? Q1 patch, we got the compass. That had one of the crack engineers, the software engineers, like the best of the best, right? It has one of them and a junior software engineer. I think it was Ryan and a woman. I forgot. Ryan, of course, is the crack engineer, the old school, one of the first employees, right? And the junior engineer that actually wrote the code. Ryan explained how to design it, right? Because this thing is actually an object in the game, much like this canister is, but it does not have a collision, right? So the crack engineer, I believe it was Ryan, worked with the junior engineer, the woman, on making this compass, right? Then the next thing in the first Q1 patch was this here, the missions, right? The missions, I have to say, is better than I anticipated. I thought there would be like 8 missions and it's going to be all poofy, right? That's not the case. The missions are really good. Well thought through, good job on that. And then they had large power, right? So they gave us the large windmill, the extra large windmill, and the large solar. We already had the extra large solar, right? So unfortunately, I have so many sticky feet, right? So this item, and the big XL wind turbine, which I didn't even bother making in this game because it's not required by a mission. It's not required, and I don't need it, right? Oh, Astroneer is using Unreal Engine 4. Now I understand their limitations. Infernal, can you expand on that? Because I'm not a game engine person, right? I don't know what that means. I think Unreal Engine, to me, it sounds good, but maybe it isn't, right? I have no idea if Unreal 4 is good or bad. I mean, you can make cool games in it. I heard of a whole bunch of really cool games in Unreal, right? To me, it sounds like a good engine. So that is. So then we're about 12 people, and this is when they moved into an office. I mean, you guys look online. There's a video, right, where they are drinking champagne, right, and celebrating a little bit, right, and there's about 12 people around, right? And there's pictures as well, right? And then there's like some interviews where Joe is talking to some crack engineers, right? And the crack engineer tells him to go away and things like that. It's like funny stuff, right? On purpose, right? They did it like funny, right? And then, you know, Joe also had, I do remember that one of those interviews, Joe was like really getting into to personally know the software engineer, and the software engineer was not very comfortable with that, right? Maybe not like a super social person or something like that, right? So there was a little bit of tension, right? And you could interpret it as being sexual tension, or you could just say it maybe was coincidental, right? Coincidental. But there was some tension when there was a communication between Joe and an engineer. So all these videos are like from 3-4 years ago, and they had 12 people. Nowadays they have 30 plus people, right? 30 plus people. So when you look at Q1 patch, we had the compass, we had the missions, and we had 3 items added in the game, maybe 4. This thing here, right? And maybe some other items, I forget, right? So how many engineers does that take? I don't know, like 3 to 6 engineers for like 4 to 6 weeks, right? Again, let me say that to do Q1 patch, which was called Big Power Update or something like that, right? It takes 6 engineers, 6 weeks. That's it. They have, well, I mean, they have 30 employees. Not all of them are engineers. Maybe half of them are engineers, right? Let's say that out of the 30 employees, 15 are engineers, right? So 6 out of the 15 worked on the Q1 patch, right? And the 6 weeks makes sense because you see that QA has to happen, right? And there was a lot of QA because what they used is they used beacons and auto arms to QA the compass, right? So they did actually a really good job on that, right? But it's only 6 engineers out of maybe 15 or so, or maybe even more, right? If you are a startup, you have 30 employees, you probably are engineer heavy. I would guess that they maybe have 18 engineers, maybe even 20, right? And you have one HR person, one sort of finance legal person that does the invoices, pays the people, those kind of things. You have Gina, who is a project manager, actually maybe a program manager, I would say. You have Joe, who is doing marketing and communications, and maybe a couple more of sort of like helper people that are not software engineers, right? But you maybe have 16, 18, 20 software engineers. Out of that number, only 6 work tops on Q1 patch. Q2 patch, we got the hoverboard, the VTOL, the exocache, and the mat. The thing is a real thing, right? The satellite dish, that's an object that had to be created in the game. Or in the exochip. So 5 objects. That's it. 5 objects, I'm saying, I mean, you can do 5 engineers 1 week, right? 5 engineers 1 week, 1 engineer 5 weeks, something like that, right? Let's say 2 engineers 3 weeks, 4 weeks. 3 engineers 4 weeks, let's say, and they have like maybe 18, so 15 engineers are working on something else. See, this is how I'm looking at this. Infernal, Unreal is okay for a voxel-based games, pretty much used for any space exploration game and of fully destructible environments, and is definitely a huge step above, let's say, Unity. Yeah, okay, good. So, but the thing is, and actually, Joe confirmed that there were decisions made early on with the game engine, and they may not talk about Unreal Engine because maybe Astroneer, they built a voxel engine on top of Unreal. You see what I'm saying? So there is the Unreal Engine that does the graphics part, but there is also maybe the Astroneer engine that works on top of Unreal, where you can do these kind of things, right? Right? You have these kind of capabilities with the Astroneer engine, right? And there was decisions made early on in the game that don't allow easy customizations of those things. Like, does the RTG give 4 power, 0.4 power, or 40 power? Right? You can't change this easily, right? You can't, when there is a resource, like downstairs is the graphite, which by the way I need to check. You can't make the graphite be 10% of what it currently is, or 100, like 10x of what it currently is. You can't change that, right? You can't change that. Oh, almost though. And I can't, I can only move really slowly. Okay, I need to go sort of here. So I'm fully thinking that we are not seeing the output of a 30-person team in these patches. That's not what I'm seeing. Unity has several limitations. Also, Astroneer started out written in Unity, haha. Unreal is a much more widely used engine and easier to use from a developer standpoint. Yeah, I think this is what I always thought. Unreal is cool, right? It isn't on par with, say, Havoc, though. I've never heard of Havoc, right? And I don't know what games use Havoc. Maybe if you know a game that uses Havoc, you can help me put it into perspective. This thing is broken again. And now, see how it's broken? It has, what is this, 75%, let's say? 75%. And look, no work key. You see? And there is no way in the time that we spent on Glacial that it farmed these resources. Let's see how many it farmed. Let's see. If it has 300, I will say, okay, I'm fine. No, no way. It's 110. Right? So if it has this display, and how many resources did it farm? 40? 40 resources? This indicator, 40 resources it farmed. No. No. This is broken. It's broken. And none of the people out there are those. So Bryce, you have some experience with that, right? This jiggling, I only got like 40 resources out of one jiggle. Just stalled. It stalled, right? But I only got 40 resources out of one jiggle. Why did it stall? What's up with it? Oh, this is a poo-poo animation. It's confusing. Okay, that's a good animation. How long do you guys want to go? Because this is a good breaking point, but if you guys wanna chat longer, I almost jumped into this thinking it is my path. You know, like yeet. And I will check the ammonium. I mean, I have to, right? I need twice as much ammonium. So I need to check the ammonium, and then we have 2 auto extractors here that we can do something else with. How long do you guys want to go? Because I could go to Kalidor zebra ball hunting. Right, at this point I'm just a space janitor. And we are waiting for all those auto extractors to work. Let me rechat. It's very random, don't know why. Yeah, I noticed that randomness too. You have been going 2 hours. Have I? Are you kidding? 2 hours. Alright, no Kalidor. I'm pumped though. I'm pumped. I saw like some yellow. Oh, see here. Okay. That's a mushroom. A big one. So I will just jiggle the ammoniums and call it a stream. Sorry. What time is it? Because oh yeah, 7:30. I need to relax, right? I do this streaming here after an 8-hour work a day, right? Most days are not so bad. Sometimes it can get a little bit bad, You know, like for example, last week I had 20 hours of meetings, just meetings, 20 hours. And of course it's all on Zoom, right? I want to be professional, so I'm on video, and it just takes a toll on you, right? It's I don't want to say stressful, but it uses up energy, you know, if you know what I mean. Let me check chat real quick. You have been going for 2 hours. No, sorry, you need your downtime as well. Yeah. No, I mean, you know, 132, I'm actually really proud of you guys. You make this possible. But, you know, I don't get paid until I have 1,000. And YouTube, for some reason, they tell you how much you will get paid, right? So even if you don't get paid yet, they still tell you how much you would get paid if you get paid. I guess to, you know, entice you to do something about it. And so it's going to be, you know, not like thousands of dollars, but it's going to be like, you know, $200, $300, $400, something like that, right? So I wouldn't mind having that money instead of YouTube having that money. I am like that, you know. Jiggle this guy. It's full, dude. No jiggle, it's full. The dude before you. The dude be full skis. Wow. So that's good. That works. That worked extremely well. Wow. Holy moly. Yeah. So YouTube doesn't pay until you have 1,000 subscribers, right? And then it actually takes like a week or so for you to get enabled before you can see any money, right? And then it's not like you get 1,000 subscribers and they pay you for that month. No, moving forward for the next month you get paid, right? So, and it's like 200, $300, right? I'd rather have me the money and maybe do a merch giveaway than YouTube just pocket it, right? Doesn't feel right. I know this is a little bit of a fiddle here, but we have it covered. All right, now I turn you on again. You're a little bit, this is a slightly different system. Dude, this thing is still going. Look, it was full. It's like, no, I still have energy. I still can go. No problem. I can make this happen. I can make this happen. Is it in? No. It's not in. Is this in? Yeah, it should be fine. I hear ya. I work in a retirement home, long hours and walking, 20,000+ steps every day. Interacting with people after that without relaxing first is rough. Yeah. You know, I used to work for Google, and in that job, I needed to talk to about 40 business units, right? Google actually is not one big company. Google is like maybe 170, 180 small companies, right? And I did basically financial planning for. Is this my road here? I think so. Let's not forget those two. I'll take any ammonium that I can take, right? So I had to interact on a weekly basis with about 40 to 60 business units. And so I had a lot of meetings. I had like 20, 30 hours of meetings. That was my job, right? Just do financial planning, help all those business units to run efficiently. And in a typical week, I would do on a typical day, I would do 4 miles on foot and 4 miles on the bike, on a bicycle. Google has bicycles because the buildings are, I don't know if you guys know, Google has so many buildings that they have 40 cafeterias, 40 cafeterias. So I don't know how many buildings they have, like 70, 80, something like this would be my best guess, right? It's an entire section of a city. And I had to basically go from meeting to meeting, right? And so I would just hop on a bicycle, and then the meeting might be like on the second floor, on the fourth floor, and so you need to go from where you can park the bicycle. You need to go into the building, then you need to go stairs up, and go to your meeting, right? So back then I was fit. I was I was really fit back then. I would do on a good day. I would do 4 miles on foot and another 4 miles on the bicycle, just going between buildings. Yeah, I rather have us the money than Google, right? The Because it will be like $100, 150, 200. We don't know how much it will be until it starts happening, right? Because it depends on how much the ads are worth, right? For example, car ads are worth a lot, right? While there's very cheap ads that are not like, I don't know, like soap or something, detergent, right? It's not worth anything. So it depends on how much the people that watch my videos, the ads that are being posted there, how much Google is charging, right? So it can be anywhere between, I mean, if it would be all car ads, it might be even like $700, right? But I doubt that Astroneer is going to be car ads, right? It's going to be like game ads and stuff like that, right? So, well, don't, you piece of Rover, don't you dare. I'm about to finish. And this little squirt, ah, hold on. I was not paying attention for like 1 second. All right, so we need to find a use for these guys, but more importantly, we need malachite, right? We have the titanite, we need the graphite. The graphite is now an issue. Maybe we need to look for some graphite here at some point. I mean, this is a perfectly good graphite deposit, but if this auto extractor craps out, then it's not so good anymore, And I don't know if there's like another graphite deposit, maybe not. It would be convenient though, because I have the auto extractors already there. I can just drive them over there. Guys, have you seen the new base color? This is Nova's first cave layer. This is Nova's fourth. And here's before I finish, I want to show you guys the zebra balls. I don't know if you guys got to see the zebra balls. So there's one leopard, three checker, and I don't know how many zebra balls, a lot. Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, that is one sponsor that that I'm not going to do. Right? There's one sponsor that it doesn't matter how, if they give me $1,000, I'm not going to do Raid Shadow Legends. Forget that. I'd rather not. But I talked actually with someone, and they said I should do merch, not to make money, but because it would be cool, right? To have like a custom Astroneer image, right? I could do something like this from outer space, right, without the crap on it, right? Or like a Vasania landscape or something, right? And put that on a good quality T-shirt, right? Do something that means something to the people, right? And I wouldn't make money on it, or like maybe $1 or $5 or something like that, depending on the item. But it would be good for the community, I think. 358. So we are looking Gucci here. Yes, looks awesome. Yeah, no Raid Shadow Legends. That is not happening, I tell you. Are we running out of anything? Because this has multiple things it can run out of. We actually almost out of theory. We might have to get theory as well. This is done for, right? So I'll put you here. Turn you on. Put this here on top. There you go. And this one, it's okay. Yeah, the problem is not the gases. Initially, I was thinking the gases would be the problem. The hematite and titanite is the problem. Whatever does not produce enough, you know. And we are close to filling this one up. 362. So yeah, I mean, merge would be a cool thing, right? Make unique Astroneer designs. You know, unique Astroneer designs. And my wife is actually an art major. So she knows a ton of graphic designers and artists and things like that. A lot. And so I, you know, obviously I can't pay them, right? So but since she knows a lot, it would be possible for me to find someone that would volunteer, you know. And is this still connected? I just want to check real quick. And maybe I could pay that person later, right? Once I get like some money from the sales, right? I can pay that person then. So this is all perfectly connected. Unfortunately, we are also running out of room. By the way, I don't think it makes sense to make another tier because I simply can't reach it. You can't look up that much. See, it starts. You see what I mean? I mean, up to here maybe, but then further up, it's like you can't reach it anymore. I will show you here. You can actually see it better. That to put something up there is, see, it does this thing. It's not easy, and I suppose it will get even worse once we go higher. So yeah, my wife knows a ton of graphic artists, right? So we could, by the way, there is no floodlight here, right? Because the zebra balls don't need light. So we could make some really amazing designs, right? I would take a screenshot from the game. I would just go with the VTOL, right, to like cool places, and like take a screenshot, and then the graphic artist would draw it by hand, right? And sort of make it look really good, right? Like watercolors or oil colors or something like that, right? And then we would use that and put that on a t-shirt, right? I think that might be fun. Stuff like that. Not El Cheapo, right? But something that's really good looking. Okay, I think this is it. I wish this would finish, but maybe not yet. We have some problem with the steel here. We are out of soil again. Out of soil again. Da, 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 da. I mean, this is the most complex item to make in the game, right? It has titanium alloy, which is the second most complex item to make in the game, and steel. Right, so this is the most complex resource to make in the game. And we are going to fill all this up. I don't know what to do with those RTGs here. Oh, actually, once I set up more auto extractors, because we have 2 free ones downstairs, I can use those, right? And we'll reuse them. How much zinc do I have left? Not that much, right? Oh, 4. Yeah, that's fine. And those are button repeaters, right? By the way, I know that I leave the button repeater there. I only need to use it once to start the thing. I understand that. Yeah. I understand that I can optimize it a little bit more. So this is how many QT RTGs I have so far. 24 minus 5. 24 minus 5, that's 19, right? Is it getting steel now? First steel is coming in. Yep. 369. Nice. I wonder how long it will take to fully drill out the planet. I tried drilling before when I did. Where are you going to drive? You see what I mean? To drill through the entire planet is 5 minutes, right? That's probably not your question. You probably mean to remove all the soil. Where are you going to drive to remove the soil, right? There is like 2 or 3 save games ago, I was getting soil on the surface of glacier. And I was sort of like rationalizing it as, I'm just skimming the surface. It ended up being a disaster. That entire area became a death trap, right? A death trap. It was terrible. There was like holes over holes over holes and canyons, and it was terrible, right? So you can't just like remove the soil. There's no magic way. Exploding a planet would do the trick, I think, right? Exploding the planet would do the trick. And there's pictures on the internet, but they could be Photoshop, right? The pictures could be Photoshop. You don't know, right? They show the surface gateways, and they show the core of the planet, and that's all there is. Could be Photoshop. Could be that in the game they did something. Right? They just made the game delete all the soil. We don't know what they did. Okay, thank you so much, Bryce. And Bryce, if you ever want to play together, let me know like a day or two in advance, right? And then we can do like a Steam chat, and I just stream it on YouTube if you're okay with that, right? All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'm just checking here. The sun is going down. That was really fun. I like talking to people more than talking to myself or just being quiet, right, and playing the game. So thanks so much, really. I'm just typing here. Thank you, Bryce and Infernal. I really appreciate it. So I do stream every day, and I only play on stream. So if you want to get notified, subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you an in-app notification, or if you don't have the app installed, it will send you an email. That's it for today. I see you guys.